Yo, what's up, guys? Everyone, today, man, coming out with some more NFL breaking news. Today, we'll be talking about my New England Patriots as we went ahead today and waived Jack Jones, the rookie last season, now in his sophomore season. A ton of off the field concerns about him having a gun charge that was dropped over the offseason leading into this season. He started off on IR, came back, excited for him to be back, and then he came back, and then more shit happened. He got benched. And today I wake up to the news that he is officially cut. Now, this is a guy that last season, as you know, showed some good potential. He had that pick six against the Packers in Green Bay against Aaron Rodgers. That was pretty good. Also, another pick as well. It was pretty good last season in coverage as well. But this season overall, he has not been as good as he was last season. And to be somebody that has this many off the field concerns, Jack Jones, you have to be a great player. Look at Adrian Peterson. Look at Tyreek Hill. Those are guys that have pretty damn serious off the field concerns, but they are great players at their respective at their what's it called respected position. So they can go ahead and, let's say, get away with it. Jack Jones is not a great player. He's a good player, but he's not great. So Jack Jones over the last couple of weeks has gotten benched. He got benched yesterday in Germany. He got benched the week before, and also about the week before that as well. And he just came back not too long ago because, again, he missed the first 4 games because of IR. And also the offseason with the gun charges that the Patriots stood by him and did not cut. People were calling Patriots. They were like, Belichick, cut Jack Jones. He's a gun charge. What are we doing with this guy on our team? He stood behind him. And what does Jack Jones do? Goes back to missing. Well, what was it? I was reading on the Mike Reese article. He's like missed curfew, and then he got benched, and then he gave a 31-yard touchdown on the coverage. He was in coverage to the 31-yard touchdown to Tyreek Hill to close out the game because the Dolphins. He got cooked last game twice in Germany. I talked about it yesterday in my video right here. Like what I saw today from Christian Barmore. Jack Jones got cooked a couple of times, unfortunately. Jack Jones got cooked yesterday on 2 plays. I made a tweet on Twitter. I'm like, Jack Jones, wake the fuck up, bro. Like, real shit. And I saw yesterday, Jabril Peppers, he was having a conversation with him, apparently after the game, because during the game, he was away from the DBs, who was sitting next to Brandon Schooler and Matthew Tate with a towel draped over him with the special teams guys, was really next to the DBs at certain parts of the game. Like, he was just, like, detached from the DBs, like, with a towel draped over his face. Like, Jack Jones, like, I know he had a lot to do with this offseason, but at the end of the day, like, this is football. This is your actual job. And as we're reading this Mike Reese article, we're seeing that he missed curfew on November 4th, and so did J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson got benched that game as well. He did also play that game as well, just like Jack Jones. But yeah, and the fact that J.C. Jackson actually was benched for this game yesterday in Germany against the Colts, and didn't even travel to Germany. So like, the fact that he didn't travel, but you traveled and you got cut the next day, like maybe they had a meeting after that as well. Like, that's just a bad look, Jack Jones. I'm seeing his agents say, we want Jack Jones to play this Sunday for his new team. Like, nigga, like, you don't just cut a promising quarterback. You don't just cut a promising cornerback that you were like, maybe he didn't have off the field concerns. He might have been like a second, maybe even a fringe first round pick out of Arizona State because he was that good. But unfortunately, Jack Jones, he didn't work out the Patriots. Like, this isn't a video to hate on Jack Jones. I'm rooting for him. Like, it's sad at this point. I mean, he played 30 snaps. Like I said, coming off the bench yesterday not off the bench yesterday, a couple weeks back against the Commanders in a loss 2 weeks ago. And then he only had 10 snaps yesterday, which is very concerning. Also off the bench as well. But Jack Jones also is fully healthy. He's maybe a nickel. Like, Chris Gonzalez is better. Jonathan Jones, I would say right now, can go toe-to-toe with Jack Jones. And this sort of guy like J.C. Jackson and what's his name? Marcus Jones. Alex Bryan isn't really good at football, but I guess you can count him, even though Jack Jones is better. He played 10 snaps yesterday. And he gave up 2 catches. In 10 snaps, Jack Jones. They put you in the game for 10 snaps, my boy. You got cooked. Twice. They threw the ball to you. Twice. You got cooked. Twice. Again, bro. Talent can only go so far. Like, if you have this off the field concerns, you're missing curfew, you're not giving Belichick his respect, when he puts you on the field finally, you get cooked, buddy. Like, it's sad. But unfortunately, this guy's now 25 years old. This guy's a grown-ass man in the league. Like, hopefully he takes this and goes ahead and realizes this isn't high school. This isn't college. I can only get so far in the league with my talent. At some point, if you keep doing this shit up, you will be out of the league. So you better get your shit right, because this is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for Jack Jones. Let's see if he can go ahead and get his shit right, because this is not the first time the Patriots have gotten a guy with some off-the-field concerns. Antonio Brown for one game, and then they cut him when they find out that this guy has some SA charges against him. So this guy also might have CTE. Y'all see, I'll be seeing him on Twitter. AB, that CTE is going insane. Randy Moss as well. I don't know if Randy Moss actually had off the field, but obviously it was a move that was very surprising to the Patriots to go ahead and get. They don't really get like a superstar wide receiver. So like, Randy Moss, yeah. And then they let him go. So it's like, that's tough. So yeah, so Jack Jones played 30 snaps his first against the Commanders, 10 snaps against the Colts in the year, but he was encouraged with a 31-yard touchdown to be the dagger against the Dolphins in the second game versus them this season in late October. And yeah, like, he was arrested June 16th at the Logan Airport in Boston. If you know, you know. If you were in New England, they dropped the gun charges in September, and yeah, he actually missed the first 6 games. So we're now in week 11. Jack Jones, he's only been playing, I think, did he come back immediately week 7? So 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack Jones has probably played in 4 games this season. 4 games. 4 games this season. The last 2 he's been benched in. All it took was Jack Jones to play 4 games with the Patriots for them to cut him. He had this whole offseason. Do the gun charges, do this, do that. They stood by him. But the 4 games, including him getting benched for the final 2, they said, you ain't coming back home with us to Germany, buddy. It's over for you. So, yeah. I actually feel bad. Unfortunately, like, the fact that Shaun Wade is starting over you. Shaun Wade was a meme as a Patriots fan. Like, is this guy even real? Like, he just is always on an inactive list. We traded for him after the Ravens drafted him, and we didn't really play him, but he apparently had some potential. He's been all right, nothing to write home about. But if you're getting benched for Shaun Wade, if Miles Bryant is getting reps over you, he had a pick yesterday, I guess, but I'm just not a fan of Miles Bryant. He makes some plays here and there, and then he makes some boneheaded plays. It's just definition of hit or miss, to be honest. And even when he does hit, he will miss. So it's like, is that even hit or miss? I don't know. Jack Jones is no longer a Patriot. Like I said, salute to him, but there was definitely some things going on with him behind the scenes that Belichick just wasn't messing with. Unfortunately for him, I do think he will get signed pretty much immediately. Even if he doesn't, I don't really see him like coming back to the practice squad like Bailey Zappi did and coming back with the New England Patriots. I mean, I would probably like that, but guys like that, you're not cutting him just to like free up a roster space. I just saw they just use that on Michael Hasty, another running back, and I don't even want to get into the 2022 Patriots NFL draft. Belichick is taking all this thing right now on Twitter for that, but people forget Belichick. He had some question moves offensively, but he did draft the greatest player of all time in Tom Brady. He did go ahead and draft Gronk. He drafted Edelman. There's a lot of stuff for the New England Patriots. Gronk looks pretty good so far. But he did also draft 2 years ago in the 2022 NFL draft, maybe a year ago. Technically, this one's this year. He drafted first-team All-Pro Marcus Jones. People don't give him Belichick enough credit for that. Like I said, Belichick, you can shit on him all you want as a GM, but you also got to give him his credit. He did draft an All-Pro. Let's just say that. All-around guy. Was playing wideout, was playing CB, punt return, kick return. He was doing it all. He made first-team All-Pro. So that's our guy, Marcus Jones. Definitely missed him a lot this season. Like I said, wide receiver, cornerback, punt return, kick return. We missed him immensely. There's a reason why he was a first-team All-Pro. But yeah, Jack Jones no longer a New England Patriot. Like I said, salute to him, but it just did not work out, unfortunately, for him over here. And yeah, but other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.